Really? More repaints? Come on, man. Thought you were better than this.
Jackie, you're a repaint.
What am I a repaint of?
Tracks?
Stupid fleshy son of a gun, I swear.
Stay nerdy and get your geek on.
Hey guys, what's up? BC coming back at you guys with yet another Transformers video review, and today we are taking a look at the Wave 4 Krok and Quake. I broke. I've actually had these guys for a little while actually, but yeah, unfortunately, well okay, maybe not unfortunately, but y'all get the picture. I wound up buying these two. And I figured, you know what, since they're just straight repaints, and I really don't want to try and do a stop motion for either one of these guys, since I don't know where my phone clip went, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. So, yeah, first things first, let's get Krok out of the way, because he's personally the weaker of the two. Even though I love his colors, he's just this really darkish kind of blue. Like, I don't want to call it black. Like, it's almost like a charcoal. I really don't know. I literally just sat here and named off like 3 separate colors. But yeah, and then he's this weird lavender. Like, it's a really striking color scheme in person. Come in here and pull out his little headmaster. You know he is a Action Master homage. Here his little Titan Master, Gator Face. So let's zoom in on Gator Face. And if you remember on my review of Skull Cruncher, you'd know this is basically the exact same body, which then flips around to make Krok's face, which is cool. All sorts of cool. And that's about it. And, you know, he can also do the Happy Gator, which is cool and all, but I'm not going to allow that to happen. And here is Quake, my personal favorite of these two, and you can clearly see QC issue on mine. This just does not want to stay in place. Whatever. So yeah, with that said, this is Quake, and he's leagues better. He's leagues better. And crack this open, get a look at Chasm, and you know, once again, if you guys have seen my Hardhead review, you would know that this is the exact same body as Furos. And then this will fold around, and there is Quake's head, and I launched it off to the side. There we go. There's Quake's head. And it's a cool little head. So, closing the 2 cockpits back up. You guys pretty much already know how I feel about these two alt modes in of themselves, so I'm just gonna go ahead and transform them. And as you can clearly see, this gun comes out, like, Skull Cruncher's gun tends to get jammed in there. His, literally, there's no friction in there at all. So, anyways, with Krok, flip him into his robot mode. And a word of warning, I had to hit mine with some floor polish because his joints were god awful out of the box. Like, he was horribly loose. Flip that out. And then this comes around. And there we go. We then take Krok and we Gator Face, plug him on to make Krok's head. There's Krok. You can give him his weapons. And there's Krok. Do the same thing over here with Quake, where he transforms exactly the same way. This flips up, this comes out, this comes out, this flips all the way up and around and then comes down, all pegs in together right there. Bring his shoulders up like that, flip his feet up, bring the cannon forward like that, extend the arm and flip out the hands, extend the arm, flip out the hand, put his rifle in his hand, and I keep dropping Quake. Chasm, I meant. But yeah, there you go. And his head unfortunately rattles around in there, and I guess I'm fine with it. I don't really need his head to stay in one spot. But yeah, there you go. There's the two Wave 4 repaints. And oh, I actually forgot to slide that over. But yeah, they're cool. If you're gonna get either of these two, I say get Quake because he looks better and he actually wears this mold shockingly well. And just yeah, I really do think that Quake ended up being the better of the two. Yeah, there really isn't much else to say. I mean, you guys already know I do like these molds. I do, and I actually do dig the color schemes on these guys. Just there's not much else to really say about these molds at this point. You already know how I feel about them. I like them. I like them a lot. My only, and like I said, my original issues with specifically this mold was the looseness, and I managed to fix that. And I guess you could kind of bang the proportions on the hardhead mold, but even then, the proportions, other than the arms being a little wonky at times, are fine on him. So it's hard to really. It's hard to really say anything different about them other than the new heads are actually pretty cool. They are evocative of the character they are supposed to be. And they are, you know, the repaints of molds I already like. So yeah, with that said, I'm not really sure what else to do at this point. So I guess I'll just leave it at this. With all this said, BC saying stay nerdy and get your geek on. I hope you guys liked that new intro bit. It was done by my buddy TFA. That's a little tidbit that I'm going to be using for videos from here on out. So, with that said, guys, I've taken up enough of your time. Bye.